Hello everyone, Justin G here back with you again. We are back with A2K episode 2, Show Your Talent. Now, based on the preview from the end of the last episode, it looks like we're going to have some rappers in here showing their talent. Couple things that I'm interested in this episode is to see if anybody gets turned away. I can understand that with the episodes being the length that they are, they wouldn't want to show too many people that didn't make it through. But I'm curious if we're going to get the other side of the coin, because all three in the first episode went through. I remember Kendall. I can't remember the other two girls' names, and it makes me so sad. But I do remember Kendall was one of them. She was the second girl, I believe. I think she's a white girl. And but whatever you guys, I'm just going to warn you right now. I might give a little bit of opinion on like flow and things like that in a song when one of the rappers is showcasing, and doing their demonstration for JYP. But whatever you think of my evaluation of vocals or dance, and you can think that I'm trash at both of them, that's fine. I understand. I'm going to be much, much worse with rap, so I'm going to give it almost no effort at all, because that is something I'm terrible with. I can appreciate when someone has good flow, good timing, good rhythm, to the music. It's something that I think J-Hope is fantastic at, is, kind of rapping along with the rhythm of the music as opposed to simply spitting bars at a high speed. I think that he really flows along, and it probably comes from his dance background, where he's just in touch with the music completely. But overall, I'm not a good evaluator of rap. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking. We got a long episode ahead of us. Link to the original video will be in the description below. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe as you see fit. If you have a favorite, comment below who it is. Whether it's in this episode or from the previous episode, you can let me know that. Because I forgot to ask that in the last episode. But tell me who your favorite is out of these contestants so far. Anyway, let's get this started. Really like this intro. It just looks cool.
A2K is the acronym of America to Korea. Finding American talents to create a girl group through a K-pop system.
Hi.
Hello.
I remember her.
Regarding the character,
That's Kendall.
you're the closest to a K-pop artist. You have such a beautiful voice. All your lines are so
I remember
clean
her.
and
She was a good
precise.
dancer.
You're gonna grow so fast.
Camilla and Lexi. Oh. I'm curious also. The youngest one I think was 16. I think that was Kendall. And then one of them was 17. I don't know if any of them were 18 out of those first three. I'm wondering who's going to be, and I don't know that any of these girls are actually auditioning to be the Maknae, but I'm wondering like just how young they're going to go. I can't remember what the minimum age was for this. I don't remember if they said it in the first episode or not.
Hi, my name is Melissa Cadas. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Brampton, Ontario, Canada. I think it's great to have a learning experience, and I think this is a big learning experience, so I was like, yeah, it looks fun, let's apply. Like, I'm nervous, but like, I'm excited for the most part of it. Hi.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi.
Hi, Melissa.
Hello. I was blown. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh my god, he's real. Oh my gosh. But I was trying to keep it cool too, because I know it's an audition too, so I'm like, keep it cool, you can't fangirl,
Oh, you have acting experience.
Yeah.
You like acting too?
I love acting. Acting's so fun. I'm a pop singer-songwriter from Brampton, Ontario, Canada. I'm also an actress as well.
So is it fun?
I love music because I love writing music. I love just the feeling you get with music. I love that you can inspire people with music and really show like your vulnerable side with people and share and relate to them. So I think that's why I really wanted to become something. I want to become something because of that connection that you can make with someone. I think that's so beautiful.
One thing that really interested me from what you said is that you want to use your vulnerability, use that into creativity.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about that, because that's a deep thing to say.
I mean, I feel like when I was little, like I went through a little bit of a hard time with my own dad. We didn't really have the greatest relationship. I don't really think he really wanted to build a relationship with me. But he hasn't been in my life for, I think, 3 years now, or maybe more. But I just feel like everyone has a story, and I want to share my story with someone, and I want to just be able to connect with them. And I know that a lot of artists I've seen that I like do connect with people through what they've went through in the past. And that's what I want to do, and I know that I have a story, and I want to share that with people.
The reason I'm asking is because now I have 2 new little girls. I kind of feel you a lot when you told me that. Don't get too nervous, all right? You don't have to be perfect. Just sing as you want to sing. That's enough for me, okay?
Thank you.
I'm rooting for her now. I'm rooting for her. I like that. I'm rooting for her. Hopefully this goes all right. Oh, interesting. She needs to look at him. There we go. I like how she came up with that note instead of going down like Miley did. Like the vibrato right there. Like her vibrato. Very nice. Very nice at the end, going into the falsetto there. That was solid. I thought she was pretty good when she said deny at the very end of the verse that she was doing there. And I'm sure they cut part of this out. This was the only time that I noticed this, but she deny, like I thought she was a little bit nasal there, but the chorus I liked it pretty well. I really like that she put the vibrato in at the end, and the control that she has over her falsetto going back and forth between her head voice and her chest voice is really impressive. I like her a lot. I like her voice. Well, I would be too.
Okay. I love your emotion. You sing like you're talking. You sing like you mean it. I think that's the best part about you.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's not great. One thing that I want to give you advice for is you're wasting too much of your air. You have to know how to conserve your air so you can keep on letting the air flow for a long time instead of just bursting the air out and wasting it initially.
The technique might not be there, but I think she has the natural vocal talent.
If it can be great.
I really think she has the natural vocal talent.
For a while, so we can see how far you can go.
See, I wish and I'm not going to sit here and talk about myself. We're here to talk about that, but I really wish that I'd had some vocal training as well. I think I'm a decent singer, but I don't have the techniques. I can absolutely see him saying the same thing about me. I can see him saying the same thing about me. I know I waste a lot of air whenever I sing, and I've just never had any classes. All I've ever done is listen to the radio, sing along, and I usually do it pretty well. But I can see what he's saying.
Yeah, I want to give you a chance. Come here. I want to give you a chance. Come here.
These repeated lines, I'm still having to get used to where they repeat the line with different things. Like I wish they would do like a split screen when instead of repeating the line.
I'm so gonna cry. You know, I just gotta keep working hard, you know, and go all the way. That's why I can stop myself. Just keep working.
I like the person more than her skills. I love her honesty. She's very natural. It's not afraid to show her vulnerability, and that was very impressive. I think that's one of the really important qualities where K-pop artists develop a bond with their fans to just really showing who they are. But still, she has to be trained, and let's see how far she can go.
I have not watched 16 yet. I have not, and I want to. I want to wait until I have a Patreon, or if a Patreon ever happens, or maybe I'll just watch everything and react to it and throw a whole bunch of stuff up and just, you know, let you guys know that there's a Patreon with a whole lot of videos if you want to go that way. But I've watched a clip where JYP was talking to Dubu, and he said that she was lacking in rap, dance, and singing, but her personality, the way that she connected with the audience, which I would like to watch 16 and see. I know she's that way now, but I would like to have seen, you know, how much she had of that back then. So I can tell that that's something that resonates with him, and I think it is very important. I mean, her personality. I was talking about her with my best friend just 15 minutes before I you know, turned on the camera to record and react to this. We were talking about Dubu and her personality. She's one of a kind. So that's interesting that he really looks for that sort of thing, and I can understand why he does. Man. 2 weeks ago.
My name is Audrey Kate Winter. I'm 14 years old, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
My
14.
name is
That's the
Abby,
youngest
and
I've
I
seen
am
so
12
far.
years old, and I'm from Tampa,
Well.
Florida.
Las
Okay.
Vegas.
My name is Sadie Rose. I'm 13 years old and I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
And I saw this opportunity on YouTube through the video that was published, and I decided that I should give it a try and see what comes out of it.
I was doing a lot of performances, I was in a lot of competitions.
So we don't know which is which right now.
I'm hoping.
So if they're showing all their names, are all three of them going to go through?
Good afternoon, everyone. We start now, finally.
Park Jae-young. So what happens if he finds his two? What happens if he finds his two people from the city and they still got people left? I'm wondering.
Today, the good part is the only final contestant left is you. So I only have to see you so we can talk.
Yeah.
Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Christina Lopez-Sandiford. I'm 17 years old, and I've been dancing since I was 3 or 4.
Okay, so we're getting
And I've been singing like all my life.
What do you mean by singing all your life? As a hobby, you just like to sing, or were you really pursuing something?
Oh, it was more of a hobby because my parents were both singers and rappers and stuff. So I would hear music all the time in my house.
Wow, I wonder how that sounds.
My mom actually is also a singer, and she was a singer when I was like a younger, and then seeing that I love to do it so much made me want to do it as well. And I grew up with music, and I grew up with dancing, so. And then recently I started getting into K-pop songs. And then I started learning K-pop dances because I like to move a lot like faster. And I started teaching those to a lot of my friends. And then they said that the way that I teach dance is very easy to understand. And then my friends told me that I should do it more seriously and like should start opening up a website. And then I opened up my little studio.
That's awesome. She's freaking 17 and she's
have
doing all
like
this. That's
20-ish,
awesome.
maybe
That's
20 to 30
awesome.
people per class.
Wow.
Now I have a little dance team and everything. I would love to always I always want to keep learning and keep growing in my skill. And so if I could, yes.
There's plenty of genres of dance to do.
Okay, I hear it says you're a freshman in college.
She's 17. She's a freshman.
17-year-old being a freshman is not the regular speed, right?
Yeah.
So how did you end up going to school that early?
So I ended up in high school, I ended up taking some extra courses, and then I was able to graduate a whole year early.
So basically, you were elite in your high school.
Yes, yeah.
Business major.
Because I have my dance school here where I teach K-pop dance songs.
Hold on, so you're attending a K-pop dance school to learn?
I'm like the CEO.
Hold on, you basically opened the academy to teach K-pop dance.
Yes, I'm like the dance.
Hold on, are you trying to make the next JYP or something?
No. I teach JYP songs.
Wow. I never knew I would run into a contestant that running a K-pop dance academy.
This is what you have created, sir, or helped create. This guy has helped cultivate this type of environment, this type of culture that has spread around the world.
Will you sing for me today?
I'm happy to see
What type
his
of
reaction
song?
to something
I'm singing
like
Love
this. This
You
is
Like
pretty
a
cool
Love
to
Song
watch.
by Selena Gomez.
Great.
So we're not going to see her dance?
Can we have the music ready?
We're not going to see her
Should I
dance?
look at the camera? Should I look at you?
Yeah, you can look at me while you're. 'Cause watching the camera is not easy, so. Yeah. Relax, just have fun. Show me how much you love it, and
See, we've only seen one aspect of each of them so far. I'm pretty sure. I don't think we've seen on these episodes any of them doing two different things. So it's very curious to me that he's not having her, that they're not showing her dance. I would assume she danced for him. Maybe she didn't, but it's very curious to me that we're not seeing that when that is the main focus of her story that they're bringing out. They're not talking about her vocals, even though her parents were singers and rappers. They've been focusing on what she's done with her dance, but they're not
we'll
showing
go from
it.
there. All right?
So I wonder how this is going to go. Only one contestant remaining in Atlanta, so she's the last one, and I guess he's still got a spot.
It's been said and done. Every beautiful thought's been already sung. And I guess right now here's another one. So your melody will play on and on with the best of all. You are beautiful, like a dream come alive, incredible, a sinful miracle, lyrical. You play my life again, and I want you to know, baby, I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby, and I keep hitting repeat, repeat. I love you like a love song. I love you like a love song.
See, that worries me. Her pitch during the verse was just a little bit off, and she's nervous. For goodness sake, I'm not here to beat these girls down. Her pitch was a little bit off during the verse. I've got a feeling that she probably needs to go as a dancer. I don't know that the vocals are for her. And of course, they can be trained. They can absolutely be trained. There's nothing wrong there. She can improve with their help. Natural talent, I don't quite think she's fit to be a singer. Maybe she picked the wrong song. That's possible, because those lower notes, I don't think those lower notes were doing her any favors. I think she might want to stay more in the upper chest area there, which this song doesn't lend itself to a whole lot. But I don't think her singing was great. I hope that's not the only thing that she auditioned for him. I hope that he watched her dance as well, especially after all of the things that she was telling him and things like that, and they were talking about. So the voice didn't do very much for me.
Did you ever learn how to sing, how to breathe, how to make the right, find the right route for the sounds to come out? Did you ever?
No, I didn't.
You were never trained.
My mom would like give me a bit of advice, but she's not very good at explaining things, so I didn't really get it. But she helped me a little bit today.
A lot of people develop a bad habit by wrong training.
Well, she's had no training.
Improper training is worse than not being trained. I'd rather meet a girl who wasn't trained.
Yeah,
You
see,
have
I think there's
absolutely
still
no bad habit. You sing with your voice. You sing with your voice. And that's a great place to start.
I agree. She can be trained.
Okay, now your favorite part. Let's
Dance.
Okay, so we're gonna see more than one thing.
show me how you dance.
What's she doing? What's she doing? Not the feels. No. It's always dollar dollar. It's always dollar dollar. Right off the bat, I like the slide forward. I need to go back. I think I need to go back and watch the other two girls that did it. Right off the bat, just off the top of my head, it feels like the other ones moved forward and she slid forward. I liked it. Oh, it looks so smooth coming around. I see they've got the shoes. They're not letting them show the shoe company. I see it on the shoes there.
And they tell me you need to tone it down 'cause you look like you're trouble. So what? Don't give a damn. I'm sorry I don't care, really don't care. Don't be Prince Charming, ain't got time for love. Yeah, I'm just out here looking for some love. It's all over me. They say I'm kinda naive. Don't let me down 'cause I gotta be different.
I like how she's having fun with it. I really do. I like that. This is the most that we've seen one of them dance so far, isn't it? This is the longest that they've shown in the episodes.
Okay.
I like her stuff. I really do. I was mentioning how smooth she was with that slide forward at the beginning of the dance. About 5 to 10 seconds later, I actually thought she looked a little bit robotic, but she shifted my mind away from that very, very quickly. I think her technique is actually really good, and I don't talk about dance a whole lot, so I like how, and I mentioned this with Kendall in the last episode, and I think with Lexus as well, how there's, and Kendall was kind of rounding off some of the moves a little bit so that she made sure she stayed in rhythm, and when this beat got done, she was moving on to the next beat, but she didn't quite finish this all the way through, and then the next beat hit and she had to go on. It looks like she is really hitting, going all the way out with the move. She's not rounding the move off at all. She's hitting it. She's coming to the next one. I think she did a pretty good job. I think she did a really good job.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
She's really going to have to learn the breath thing because she's going to have to sing and dance as a K-pop artist.
Your dance is very amateur. It's very amateur. Your body is stiff. That's why it's not allowing.
I told
for
you
it
she
to
looked a little bit robotic. I actually
stretch
thought she
out
worked
more.
it out. I actually thought she worked it out later into the dance, but I told you she looked robotic.
Not allowing for it to stretch out more. All your movements can be bigger. You could stretch out your arm just like this, or you could do this. That's how all the movements get bigger. You have to loosen up your body more. When and how your powers into your body, instead of having it stiff all the time, have it relaxed, and then from point to point, you have to find moments to allocate your power. I think but I'm not looking for professionals. We're looking for talented kids with potential. I think you'll be fine.
Thank you.
You don't have any bad habits when you sing and dance, and that's really important for us. And you sing like yourself and you dance like yourself. Whatever you do, you look like you. That's great. And every time you're talking to me, singing, dance to me, you're connecting your eyes to me. So
I like how she's dancing
can
with the camera that
feel
one
your
time, too.
passion. And that's the way I want it. And when I heard today that I only had one final contestant C, I was like, what if I can't find any good talent in Atlanta? Why did I come here?
So is this the only one?
But you just made my trip worth it.
Thank you.
Come here. Come here.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
It's
And
so
I
cool to
think I'll
see
see
this
you in
moment.
LA.
It really
Thank
is.
you.
This is really neat.
Good luck.
It's really cool seeing this moment for them.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, no, I'm not okay. I was freaking out. He said I was natural. Shaky. I feel really good though. I feel like I'm not gonna have any regrets. Like I feel like I did really good and I tried my best. I gave it my all. I gave it 100, maybe more than 100. Thank you. I'm gonna cry in the car.
What do you think? I really like her. Wow. This is what we need: smart, disciplined, passionate young girls, right? The best part I love about her is how natural she is. There's nothing artificial or fake about her. You got one in Atlanta. All right.
In New York, I thought have we done all the other places? Is New York the only one left? They started in Los Angeles, right? I remember them doing Chicago. No, have they done Chicago yet? I can't remember. I already forgot. I know they did Dallas. I remember Dallas.
So the qualities that we're looking for in this audition is, of course, the potential to become great singers and dancers is for them to be a special human being.
Hi, my name is Charlie Palladino. I am 15 years old and I'm from Canada.
And I came from Port Credit, Mississauga today.
I'm 17 years old and I am from Costa Rica.
How far is it from Costa Rica from here?
I don't know, like 5-hour flight? Yeah.
I know what a 5-hour flight is like.
There's definitely nothing like it here yet. I really, really want to be a singer. I think that's my biggest hope and dream.
I'm ready. I'm excited, yeah.
I just knew that this is for me.
Okay, here we
will
go, New
find
York.
out. Are they going to show one of them that we just saw? Because they skipped almost all of them. This is the rap.
Hello.
This is the rap.
Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Savannah Collins. I'm 16 years old.
And yeah, I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
I mean, obviously, you have a great smile.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm pretty sure you heard that a lot. Okay, so you were trained to be a gymnast?
Yeah. I've been like a gymnast and a dancer like all my life. Like I did gymnastics competitively for like 7 years. But then I had to stop recently because of an elbow injury. I recovered from my injury still, but I kind of lost some strength from it, gymnastics-wise. And then I was like, okay, it took me a really long time to figure out. But that like kind of led me to focus on like other things that I've always been interested in. Like then when I started getting more into like dancing and like K-pop and stuff. So yeah, that's when I would say I went more into it. And like learning the dances definitely was like, I like that.
How much discipline is it required to become a gymnast?
A lot. A lot. A lot of discipline because I know there are days that you do not want to go to practice. Like it's every day and like it's long hours and a lot of the time you want to quit. Like I've had a lot of experiences like that. So it takes a lot of discipline to like really ground yourself also when it comes to just, you know, shooting for what you really want. So
Wow. I mean, it definitely helps in K-pop because, you know, we do all those energetic performances on stage. So to warm yourself up, could you show us a little bit of your gymnastic moves if you can?
yes, of course. Yes.
A lot of core strength right there. Flexibility, balance.
Okay, that's for real. That's okay. That's the genre K-pop. The stage performance is so important. So to have a member like you who can do high difficulty acrobatic moves is such a big help to the group.
I agree.
Okay, now dancing.
Yes, my specialty.
Maybe she wasn't the rapper. Maybe it was somebody else. I thought she was the one that was the rapper. Do Dollar Dollar again. Is this all they ever do? Uh-oh. So I thought that and this has to come from the amount of balance and body control that she has in gymnastics. I thought that the way I kept looking at her stomach because it's the center of the body, and the way that it was shifting back and forth, it felt like it was very natural movements. I need to go. I'd like to almost watch all of these girls side by side because they're all doing Dala Dala. For some reason, I'm having a little bit of a harder time commenting on her, on the stiffness of her moves, or like I said, the last girl was robotic. She doesn't look like she's as robotic, but I was looking at her slide. It wasn't quite as smooth as the last girl, as Christina. So I don't know. And that stumble, I wonder how that's going to factor into his decision. I think that if he feels as though she made up for it enough, he could let her go on. I don't know how early or late in the day this audition is, so that's one thing that's a little bit curious to me as well. And yeah, I thought she was okay. I thought she was all right.
Thank you.
You look good and you look you look good and you look bad. And the moves that you are comfortable with, you do it so well. And then when you're not sure about the moves, then you suddenly become such a bad dancer. You know what I'm saying?
And that could be something that he sees potentially as a habit. Like he was talking about bad habits. That could be something that he sees as a bad habit.
So, you look less prepared than other contestants. You look less prepared than other contestants.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Here, it says you love to rap. So can you show us a little bit of your rapping?
I thought she was the one.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of better set again, in and checking and hit me get up. Fresh out, pimp strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby, sweater game, nope, y'all can't copy, yes, bad. Moonwalking, this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Grown music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it, and yet I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country.
So, as little as I know about rap skills and talent, I would really like to have heard her up against the music, because it sounded like in a couple of places, and he may not notice this. He might think everything was just fine. I was trying to find a specific rhythm within the rap. I was trying to imagine how the music would sound against the against her rapping, because I haven't heard this song before. So I thought that she might have missed in a couple of places, or kind of slowed down in order to make sure she got the words out, and that, based on and my rhythm, the rhythm in my head could have been completely off, but I think she missed in a couple of spots there to make sure she got the words out, and it would have been off from the music. But I've never heard the song, and she definitely went fast enough. She definitely had enough speed and flow to it in the faster spots toward the beginning.
Whoa.
So, yeah, so he seems to really like it. So that is not my thing at all.
You got great sense of rhythm. You rap like you mean it.
Thank you.
And actually, my favorite takeaway from your rap was that you don't try to sound too hip hop. You just rap with your own voice. Okay.
Yes, I think at this point she will.
I want to give you another chance to show me how well you can prepare yourself. I want to give you another chance to show me how well you can prepare yourself for the LA boot camp. Please come here. All right, I'll see you in LA. Don't let me down, okay?
You don't want to let JYP down. You don't want to do that. That's it right there. Curious how the boot camp is going to go. That episode, the boot camp episode, just came out like today, so I've got some catching up.
Important and critical in K-pop that if I don't select, I feel like I'll keep thinking about her. So.
Very, very proud of you.
Sister?
See you guys in LA.
I think I'm really good at singing. That's like my confident area, and also because I'm younger, I'm cuter than them.
Got to go for the Mockney thing, the cute Mockney. Like I don't know how true this was, but like it's literally been almost a year ago. There was somebody in the Twice Discord server that was mentioning, and she was Korean, or she spoke Korean anyway, and she was going for an audition at JYP, or she said she was. And we asked her what she was going to audition for, like what role she was auditioning for, and she literally said she was auditioning as the maknae. And she told us her age, I can't remember what it was, and they were like, you know that it could be a couple of years before you debut, 2 or 3 years before you debut, that you're training, and you could end up not being the maknae at that point. So, like, what are you going to fall back on? So, she said that she's a singer. Hopefully she's got enough in her. I wonder if they're going to tell her age here or not. She does look quite young. But I'm wondering if she's got enough singing and not just trying to be the maknae, not just trying to be the visual. Those are things, but I don't think that's what they're looking for here. Did they get JYP's Twice editors to do this with the freaking little baby noises right here? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Why? Why is that here? Oh my gosh.
Hello,
why?
I am 12-year-old Kaylee Lee. I am born in the United States and I've been living in the US, but I can speak both Korean and English fluently.
One of the guys in my French class wore taekwondo.
자, 이제 내일 출발이다. How do you feel?
That's gonna really be a merit if you're gonna become a K-pop artist, right? So were you trained in vocals or dancing?
With vocal, I think I started training with the teacher like last week. Or 2 weeks.
Last week?
Yeah.
You learned for a week.
Yeah, I'm self-taught, mostly watching videos.
What are you gonna sing for us today?
I'm singing Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus.
That's a tough song to sing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Tell us when you're ready.
Reminds me of the clip I saw from last year when Dubu called JYP their father.
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie, running for my life. I will always want you. Came in like a wrecking ball. Came in like a wrecking ball. I never felt so hard in love.
She's a little bit ahead of it. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
All you ever did was
She's ahead of it.
wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me.
I liked it. I like her voice. She was ahead of the song in 2 different places during the chorus there. I don't know if that's why she's got this look right now or just because she's young and nervous. I like her voice. I like the vibrato that she brings in. It almost has a country music sound to it. She almost has a country music sound to her vibrato. Maybe it's because of where she was placing it in the verse, but she almost has a country music sound with her vibrato. Overall, I like the voice. She stayed in pitch. She was in tune. She was ahead of the beat. She was ahead of the rhythm of the song with a couple of places in the chorus, and that surprises me a little bit. That's something you really need. You have to stay, especially in K-pop. I mean, my goodness, you cannot be off. It throws the whole thing off if you miss. So, yeah.
Oh, that's it?
I can do more, but I want to stop there.
Oh, why? Why did you want to stop there?
Usually at auditions, I only do up to the first chorus. So.
I was planning to let you sing more.
From the auditions that I've seen over the years, that's usually how it goes.
Really? I don't know.
Uh-oh. You don't want to turn him
This
down.
doesn't show me enough.
You don't want to turn him down. He hasn't turned anybody away yet, so.
You never raised your chest when you're inhaling.
No one could deny.
That's very rare. That's very rare. Even professional singers forget it when they sing. So you learned how to breathe a week ago?
I mean, I kind of learned by myself.
She said she
This is
watched
for breathing
videos.
when you're talking, and this is for breathing when you're singing.
That's so you train yourself to breathe like that when you sing.
I need to learn how to
That's
breathe.
why you have extra weight on your voice when you sing. That's what impressed me a lot.
Thank you.
What, on YouTube or
I think just hearing other people sing, I kind of tried both ways, depending on how I feel, and better.
you are a very smart girl.
Thank you.
I think the way you breathe, the most closest to perfect among all the contestants that I've seen till now.
Thank you.
Okay, dancing?
I'm doing Tala Dala by ITZY.
Okay.
And
She even does that's interesting. She even does the Korean quote unquote D. She was between the D and the T. That's
Dancing?
I'm doing Tala Dala by ITZY.
Okay.
And I only learned this a few days ago when it appeared on the list, so I'm not really confident with it yet, but
She's honest.
yeah.
Kelly, you don't have to be good. All I'm looking for is potential.
So I think she's actually she actually reminds me of several K-pop artists. Not giving names specifically, but like when you're talking about people who might be the vocalist of a group or might be the rapper of a group, they aren't as crisp with their movements as the dancer would be. So when you're actually watching them, specifically watching them, you can see what the differences are. You can see that there's, a little bit of a lowering of the quality. And for goodness sake, she said she just learned this a few days before. So I think she actually did pretty well for being brand new at it. And she's so young. Seems to be focused on the vocals more than the dance. So I think she did fine. And what he said, he's looking for potential. I think she has potential to be part of a group. I don't think she's going to be the main dancer, but she doesn't have to be. Yeah, he's just like, what
Singing
am
and
I supposed
dancing,
to do
you have
with
a
this?
plan when to stop, obviously.
Because there's been a pattern of when the person judging tells you to stop, and usually they say to stop by the first chorus.
So you did your research.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she probably didn't have it learned past that part comfortably enough to do it in front of freaking JYP.
Obviously you didn't dance that much, I guess. You got a pretty long way to go, especially in dancing.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you practice, I think you're gonna be great at dancing. I think you're gonna be great at dancing. Your stature allows you to perform very well because we have long legs and long arms, which helps the movements look bigger. You have potential in singing and dancing, but what impresses me more is your drive, your motivation, and I could feel your passion and also how smart you are in chasing that passion.
She seems like she picks things up very quickly.
So nice to hear that because I'm not confident in dancing at all. But it's...
Obviously, you're not that good, but I think you can be great. You have the potential to be great because you're very smart. Come here.
Aw.
Okay. Still feels like I'm watching TV.
Okay. I'll see you in a minute, okay?
Thank you.
That's a smart girl. A 12-year-old, like, she broke it down. She does her research, she sets up her plan, and she executes. She has her view on everything, like how to sing, how to dance, how to audition. It's crazy.
It cracked me up when both times she was like, no, I'm stopping here. Melissa, Christina, and Kaylee. Oh, I said Savannah.
Fifth and final city, LA.
Okay, so we haven't done it.
It's amazing. Right there, that's what I want. I think you can be a star. Wow. But when you dance, it's just like magic. It was just perfect.
I just learned the
Saw
guitar
that in
like
the trailer.
30 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
You have such a strong voice.
I want to hear her.
안녕하세요. JYP 엔터테인먼트에서 연습생 생활을 하고 있습니다.
You just have it. It's just inside you. That's just raw talent. She's amazing.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this very much. I'm gonna try to do episode 3 a little bit sooner. I think I did episode 1 on like Thursday night, and here we are on Monday night. So I'm gonna try to get to the next episode sooner. But yeah, I really like this so far. I haven't. There's not been a bad moment yet. I'm really surprised sometimes at some of his at some of his critiques, but I'm also like, there's been a couple of times where I actually thought that he wasn't. I don't know why I thought this, but I actually thought that he wasn't going to send someone through, and then he did. So especially Savannah, I believe it was. So yeah, I definitely I definitely enjoy seeing him, evaluate and things like that. And of course, he's the master evaluator at this point. I mean, my goodness, he's basically the freaking king. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to more. Like I said, episode 4 just dropped tonight. I don't know how many episodes there are going to be altogether, but I'm looking forward to every single one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to this pretty soon. But let me know in the comments who your favorite is so far from the first 2 episodes. And I'll probably keep asking that through each episode. And if any of you have opinions on a specific contestant, let me know what you think as well. Tell me that I'm way off in my evaluation. That's okay. I don't care. It's just my opinion. I'm not doing this for anything, like what he is. So let me know what you think down below of me, of the contestants, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here on this one. Jesus loves you. I love you. We'll see you in the next video. And I hope you have a great day.